The Volkswagen Schwimmwagen, or swimming car, was a four-wheel drive amphibious vehicle used extensively by German ground forces. The first models were delivered to the Army's engineer units as early as 1940. The new Schwimmwagen could transport several soldiers, their equipment, weapons, and ammunition. It was more suitable under difficult off-road conditions than the earlier motorcycle and sidecar combinations of the German Army. However, its ability to swim was rarely used. Its real strength was its off-road mobility, thanks to the high ratio off-road gear in conjunction with the all-wheel drive. After acceptance by the Army Weapons Office in May of 1942, series production began in the fall of 1942, and more than 14,000 Schwimmwagen were manufactured at the Volkswagen factory from 1942 to 1944. But before that, the small series of 30 Schwimmwagen Type 128 was built. Unlike the production model, the Type 128 was based on the standard Kübelwagen chassis with the wheelbase of 240 cm. That led to the insufficient rigidity, so this type was not put into mass production. But two Schwimmwagen Type 128 models were converted into a radio-controlled amphibious demolition drone. The crew compartment was sealed with metal hatches, and the explosive charge was accommodated inside, probably overweighting the vehicle greatly. The exhaust mufflers were rearranged into vertical position and shielded with metal boxing to avoid steam generation in the water. The fuel tank was moved to the back. It was to be used to destroy bridges and heavily armored objects on the shores. The problem was that the remote control operator had no feeling when the vehicle touches the ground. To have the vehicle to get out of the water, up to 4 rocket boosters had to be used. These boosters were Rheinmetall-Borsig RI-502 type solid-fuel electrically ignited rockets used by the German Air Force as rocket-assisted takeoff boosters. It was specifically designed for large troop-carrying gliders such as the Gotha 242 and was manufactured in large quantities at the end of the war. The RI-502 burned for about 6 seconds at a nominal thrust of 600 kg, but the actual thrust peaked as high as 900 kg. So 4 boosters could literally lift the drone off the ground easily. In April of 1942, 2 prototypes of the Schwimmwagen drones were delivered to the Panzerabteilung 300 Funklenk, or Tank Battalion radio-controlled, which was a special unit where different types of experimental radio-controlled demolition vehicles like the Goliath tracked mine were tested. The Panzerabteilung 300 was formed in September of 1941 with 3 companies. In February of 1942, it was sent to the Eastern Front and was assigned to Heeresgruppe Süd, or Army Group South. From May of 1942 onwards, 15 first-built Goliath tracked mines saw action at Sevastopol, where they accounted 36 bunkers and 11 guns destroyed. One Schwimmwagen drone was tested on the River Spree and was expanded. The second vehicle issued to Panzerabteilung 300 was most likely used as a conventional Schwimmwagen and not as an attack drone. No further information about the Schwimmwagen drone is available, so it seems that it was not as successful as the German engineers hoped it will be. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and to make sure you don't miss my future work, please make sure you're subscribed to my channel and press the bell notification button. Thank you, and see you in the next video.